Friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will design a necklace slash bracelet, which means this can be made as a bracelet as well as you can make it as a necklace. So I have here some bead stringing wire, which is 7-strand bead stringing wire, and I have made some dangles with these. Let me tell you guys how I made the dangles, right? So the thing is, so I'm gonna make a dangle with this roundel. So you need head pins for that. You can use any head pins you have available. I'm gonna use these are long, but we don't need this long. We can cut it off actually, but if you have a shorter head pin, which I have, but it is very thick. The gauge is very thick, which I don't want it. So it's about, say, 2 inch, so I don't need that much. I just eyeball it. Okay, and I'm gonna keep my tweezer nose pliers right on top of the bead and bend this wire at 90 degrees, and then I just cut about, say, 2 centimeters or so. As I said, I am eyeballing it. I have this much left, and let me just measure this for you guys to know. It's about, say, 3 centimeters or an inch, I guess. Say, yeah, it's about an inch. Okay, I have here my bail making pliers or looping pliers, 6-step loopers. So the smallest size, I'm gonna use that and put this in between. You should not feel it when you put it here. So there, I keep it against my index finger and I roll towards it. Roll. Keep on rolling so that it forms like a split ring. See this? Keep on rolling until you reach the bead. So this is what you will have. If this is pokey, just take your pliers and just bend this in a little bit, then it won't be pokey. This is what you should have at the end of the looping. So this is how I made all of these tangles, and now we are going to add it to our bead stringing wire. So first, this one was an extra, so I'm just gonna use that first as a first bead, and then I'm gonna, you can start, so with a white or this blue, maybe you can start with any color you want. I really like this color combination. I'll go with that. Maybe I will avoid this blue, I don't know, but because we have two of the whites, which is a good thing. And no, I need this to be the last, that's to be the first. You know why? Because I have 5 in here and 5 in the white, so I'm just going to follow this pattern. Okay, first I will put on a white. These are 6 by 8 millimeter roundels. Take these coils and put 2 of them, just like that. Then put on again a roundel and then put 2 of them. Okay, see that? This is what we are getting at. So now we have one green and then 2 of the green roundels, and actually we have only one, and so now we can increase the number of the tangles here, right? Then we still have 3 tangles, which I'm thinking of adding another bead right here, right? So here we go. First I have one bead and then two dangles, and one bead and then two dangles, and then I added this English cut crystal. Then I added three dangles, because in these I have three dangles and one extra bead, whereas in this blue and the white I had only four, so that will be at the end. So again, English crystal, then three of the dangles. These are very secure dangles and also gives us a space. So add the dangles and the bead, and again three dangles. In the start of the video I said this can be bracelet or a necklace, meaning that you can end this with a lobster claw clasp or the toggle clasp as we have in the box, and then finish it off as a bracelet, or you can add this this end to this finding and this end to this finding, and then continue with the chain for the rest. That way you can have it as a necklace. So there is two options here. Whichever you prefer is the one you will choose. And the final one, before that, an English cut here, two beads, two dangles and one bead, and then two dangles, just like how we started with the white. So this is how much it is, and there is no more beads left except for this one, which I will add now. I don't have any more beads left. So what I want to do is, you can like have this like a nice chunky necklace or a bracelet, but you can have the rest with the chain or such, right? Measure this is about 4.5 inches, then you can have all of those, but I'm just going to go ahead and crimp this and have it as a necklace. Okay, so I have here some crimp tubes that I'm going to use. Take this end, see this is how my thing looks. Okay, now take this end, take the crimp tube and add it to the one loop of the finding, and then come back. Okay, and pull this down. See this, the tendency is to crisscross inside the crimp tube, so make sure that it doesn't do that, and go ahead and flat crimp it. You can also use crimping pliers if you want, but this will go on top of the roundel very easily, so you don't have to cut the extra, but make sure that it's all inside. Drop that down. Now take your wire cutters and cut the wire here. So another crimp tube goes in here, and then a finding. So pop that in and come back. So there's a chance that the crimp tube might go inside your roundel, because the roundel has a big enough hole to accommodate that. So just cut a little bit more so that it's easier for you to maneuver this, which I didn't, obviously. So here it goes inside the crimp tube. So I pull this, see there's a gap, so I put it inside the first roundel. Not seeing it on the other side. There we go. Okay. So now, but I want this to be a little bit loose. If you make it very tight, this one doesn't flow properly. But so I want a little bit loose right here, and then I'll go ahead and crimp that flat. This tail, I'll snip it off. There we go. So now this part is ready. So now if you add it, see the flow is really nice. I want to give that flow to our necklace, right? So here it is, our necklace, the connectors. You can add a chain, you can add a beaded component, whichever you want to. I'm going to add a chain because that's what I have left over. I have only this much beads left from the box. I have these, which has a very big hole, and I don't want to use it in a project which doesn't need that. I have some labradorite chips and the round the faceted 4mm labradorite I have left over, but I'm saving it for another project because I don't want to use that with the crystals, right? This ombre effect kind of looks nice. This one is I don't know if it is a soldered ring or so. Best way to find out is try opening it. If not, then it is a soldered ring. If so, if it opens, then it's not a soldered ring. So I can just open this directly and add it to this if I want to, or add a jump ring. I feel that I will add it directly to this chain, which is very seamless, as you guys can see here. Then so we will cut about, say, so I don't want this to be a very big necklace, but at the same time I don't want this to be like this. I want this to be in a U form. So I would measure about, say, 8. Okay. And then open that loop. Let me see if I can open this or not. There we go. Okay. So now that is there. The same amount can be done It doesn't have to be exact, but it's good to be a little bit precise. Okay, and goes this finding over here. Just be very careful and try to close it really nicely. Now all you need to do is add the toggle clasp at the end, and as I said, you can use a jump ring if you want to, which I don't want to. I'm fine using this link from our Rolo chain. Needs to be opened up a little bit more. Little bit of maneuvering is important here, and then close it as if you will open and close a jump ring. There it goes. Now open up the last link and then add the other end of the toggle. This is also a little bit big. Let's see if we can do that, or else we will add a jump ring. I think a jump ring would be ideal. So now close this. Oh, it's okay. Now we shall find jump ring. This is some of the thicker gauge jump rings that I have in my stash, which I really like, because I feel safer to have a thicker gauge jump ring than a lighter one. It'll give me peace of mind. So use this 18 gauge jump ring. There we go. See this? There is a gap. Make sure you press that, and it's nice and snug. Now our necklace is ready. I really like the way this turned out to be. The ombre effect is really nice, and this chain as well. I hope you guys like this video too. Sorry, it was low power mode. I don't know how long with this. I'm really sorry about that. All I did was I had a jump ring. I opened up the jump ring, added this toggle, and I opened up the link in the chain and added to the other side. And this is the necklace. I hope you guys like this necklace. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.